about your recent scene with Jason Luv.
Yes.
So how did you come up with the concept, first of all? Like, what made you decide, okay, I'm going to try to work with another guy?
I feel like I've hinted at it in my relationship a little bit, maybe in the last couple years. I think in the beginning of my relationship, I had like zero interest in doing a scene with someone else. But I think like as my fans have sort of asked for it more and more, I was kind of like, well, maybe I should. And I brought it up to Adam before the wedding. And to my surprise, he actually said yes. And then we were sort of like going through guys and we ended up on Jason. And I wasn't even sure if he was shooting at the time. And so my message to him was just like, hey, I think I'm going to do my first scene without Adam. Can I shoot with you or are you retired? And he just said, yes, we can shoot. And we had come back from our wedding and the honeymoon and everything. And I was on Instagram and I just saw that Jason was in LA. And I was like, can you shoot tomorrow? And he said, yes. It was like, there was not a lot of time to plan anything, which I'm glad, because in my mind, I was like making it this big thing where I was like, okay, I'm going to go do porn research. I'm going to sit there on Pornhub and I'm going to watch all the girls in all these crazy positions and I'm going to practice and whatever. Like, I don't know what got into my head that I was going to just sort of change my whole brand. But no, none of that happened. I like planned the whole shoot in 5 hours.
Wow.
And it was a weird place to be with Adam because I'm like, we're home, it's the weekend, and I'm planning my shoot with somebody else. It's like new territory for me. I wasn't sure like what I should talk about, what I shouldn't talk about, but like all of my lingerie and my nice heels and everything, they're at the No Jumper office. And it was like, I didn't want to ask for the keys to go get my stuff, to go fuck someone else. So then I'm like, hey, the mall's closing in 2 hours. You think you can watch Parker? I gotta go. And then I was like buying, it was weird. I felt so weird and so awkward about the whole thing. And my assistant was like on vacation that weekend, so I couldn't even call her in to like help me or anything. I was really, really nervous, especially planning it so fast. Like found a filmer last minute. I don't usually like hire a filmer to film my stuff. I just like do iPhone or whatever. And yeah, on the day of, I was like a nervous wreck. I was trying to put off starting the scene and like any little, I was like, I'm thirsty. Oh, I need more lube. Like whatever, like little thing that I could think of because I felt so wrong. And like Jason was laughing at me. The filmer's laughing at me. They're like, what is this set? Like, she's like, we're here to fuck and we're not doing it. And then I was like, whatever, we're just going to do this, you know? And I think like I'm sucking Jason's dick and I'm just like, what is happening? Like I'm like in my head, like this is not Adam's dick in my mouth. Like I should not be doing this, you know?
How long had it been since you've been with another guy?
Like 7 years. Yeah.
Wow.
The entire time that I've been with Adam. So yeah, 7 years. Yeah, it just felt weird. It felt so weird to me. And then, you know, I sort of got out of my head and we got on with the scene and we did the whole thing. But yeah, no one believes me. Even now, the comments are gonna, she didn't look nervous to me, yada, yada, yada. I was fucking nervous.
Well, I mean, you're a performer, so we can perform and, have people don't need to know what's going on inside our head.
Yeah.
Okay, so the scene's done.
Yeah.
How did you feel afterwards?
It felt weird. I was like, do I stay here at this location or and now I have to go home. Like, what is the aftermath going to be like? You know, I was happy we got it done. I felt like the scene was really good. Jason felt good about the scene. The filmer said it looked great and everything. But I was just like, okay, we did it. Like, it's done. It's great. I was like, okay, should I have gotten like more promotional assets? I had like all these ideas for things I wanted to do. And then at the moment that it was starting, I just got too nervous. I didn't want to like do too many TikToks and whatever. I was like, let's just fucking get this shit over with. But yeah, then I didn't even text Adam about like the scene being done. I was just like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm going to order Dave's. Do you want anything to eat? Like just completely avoiding the subject. And he was like, yeah, sure. I guess we'll talk about the scene later. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And then I came home and I guess I had like a really big adrenaline dump because I was laying in bed at like 6 p.m. And Adam walks in a little concerned. Like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just really tired. Which also was weird. Like, okay, why are you so tired? You never lay down at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think I was up to here about the whole thing. Just like so much nerves, so much adrenaline. And then once it was over, I was like,